so nice. We had to play it twice. Welcome back, everyone, to the channel. Today we have some more Slither Wing gaming. I'm really like this team. Next video we'll do a different team, but I just really like Slither Wing and I didn't want to let this team go yet. For those of you who didn't see the last video, this is the team. The Pokepaste is going to be in the description below. Long story short, watch the other video too. Like, comment, and subscribe. Oh my goodness. But we're looking at two strong restricted here. Koraidon, GROUDON. GROUDON, you especially need to be setting the sun. Slither Wing loves the sun. Photosynthesis, attack, amazing. First impression, I want to do all the damage. Grimmsnarl is nice to be able to have some longevity for the team, especially if I want to bring the Ditto mode. Incineroar is an Incineroar. It's always amazing. So this is the same team I used last time, but like I said, we'll do a new team next time. Let me know in the comments if there's any particular Pokemon you want me to see build with, or if there's any particular teams already out there you would like to see. But without any further ado, it's time for some more Slither Wing VGC action. All right. No. So we made the discovery the other day that I don't like Lando Eye very much. It goes into the long list of Pokemon that, like, I feel like it's amazing when it's used against me. And then I use it, and it's just dreadful. Yep. I think we just do normal things, though, because first game of the stream, I feel like this feels... Yep, I'm not going to overthink it. There is a world where I could bring Ditto so I could have a Lando, but I won't. But I could, but I won't. Time for the Slither Winds. Okay, so is this Fake Out Glacial? Is it a Fake Out Trick Room? Alright. So this is where do we think the Fake Out is gonna go? I think trying out the team. Yes, let me know how it goes for you. I think we're gonna switch in the Incineroar, Terra, Precipice. Yeah. I think this, I don't know. This feels right in my heart. This feels good. I just feel good about this play. He's gonna Fake Out into the other slot. He takes Rocky Helmet Chip. And it's all good in the world. Potential of a Calyrex Terastallization. That's okay. Not even. Oh, we're not even. Okay. Oh my god, this Incineroar is not going to appreciate what happens next. Wait, so I could have just from rip just gone for like a D-Gleam Precipice and we would have been okay, is what I'm understanding here. Wouldn't, unless it's Terra Grass, like, I just wrecked this board. Because, like, well, if Terra Water, I'm not going to get KO. I don't think I'd get KO anyways. I'd have to double into it. Fairy. Well, that's very weird of you, isn't it? Sorry, that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. Alright, Incineroar is gone. Hi. Bye, Incineroar. Glacial Lands. Okay. I still got speed. I have Fake Out Pressure next turn. My Pokemon, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm on the better end of this turn right now. The lefty's Cali. Okay. That's okay. Bring Rillaboom back in here. We have Terastallization out as well, and like I don't think this is a Terastallization that necessarily like scares me. So I think that's okay. Do we just like keep it honest here? Nah. We can do this. Lando. Okay, well, glad I didn't Precipice then. Fake Out. Yeah, that makes sense. A little chip into the Lando. Just a little chip, you know? Okay, I feel like the only way to do anything here is I gotta knock off the Lando, get some damage. Get some damage and get rid of the life orb here. I do think the other slot, in which case the Groudon, is very scary at this time. But I think protect on this turn, get rid of the life orb, and next turn I can look at switching in like Slither Wing or something. Alright. Tech, fine. Earth power in that? Okay. So I cannot knock. Okay. Alright. You're just okay. Okay. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I want to do. Guys, it's not looking good. This team struggles against Lando I. And by this team struggles, I mean I struggle. The team might also struggle. But like, first impression is not going to do anything. Just... go for the double protect. Oh, and I get the double protect. Okay, okay. This is a good start. Good start. Oh my goodness. All right. Slither Wing, the sun is up. You know what to do. This is your time. Body this Landorus. Oh my gosh, Slither. It's never a tough matchup for Slither Wing. Slither Wing, you are the best. Slither Wing, you are the best. Actually, the best of all time. And Slither Wing lives that. Of course, Slither Wing lives that. Slither Wing always lives that. Amazing. Amazing. Alright. Still kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just have to double into the north spot. And then play the 2v1. Because something gets KO'd here. Something gets KO'd here. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be the Slither Wing that gets KO'd. But... yeah. And then Heat Crash into the Rillaboom. With Terrestrialization and the sun, everything else. And then hopefully play this 2v1. Especially too, like, I don't think Glacial takes the KO this turn. I don't think High Horsepower would get the KO. Trick Room. Okay. I think my original point still stands to, I think, Ground was good. This is significantly less good for my Miraidon, though. That is okay. And I cannot remember how this Miraidon is built. I mean, obviously, we just Electro Drift. We just eat. Okay. Well, I need Miraidon to live this to feel good. And Miraidon lives! Let's go! Okay, okay. Precipice Blades, and I connect. Okay, Electro Drift. We got the trade. Amazing. It is never a rough game for that. Also have to give shoutable mentions to like shout outs to the Groudon as well, because like that double protect, amazing. Groudon, amazing. Good stuff. And the first one of the day is a Slither win. Let's go. And Slithering put in work. Amazing. Just amazing all around. What do they have for Slithering this time? Okay. So wide guard mind games. I think Slither Wing cooks here. I think we're just going to lock in the exact same 4 Pokemon and not even hesitate. Frankly, I think this is the right call. I feel good about this one. All right. This is a restricted party, and only restricted Pokemon are invited. Okay. So are we seeing a wide guard here? Are we seeing a wide guard and a Draco? We're seeing a Volt Switch and a Trick Room? That's actually going to be my guess. A Volt Switch into the Koraidon slot and a Trick Room. I have no fear. I have no fear. I lose the game on the spot if I get this wrong. Oh my god. I'm just better, guys. I'm just so good at this game. I said no fear, and I clicked the button, and I had no fear. I knew I could lose the game on the spot if I get that wrong, and I said absolutely not. Amazing. 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 No wide guard, precipice. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Absolutely no fear. It's a Moonblast. That is not the damage they need. Amazing. Okay. We'll take this opportunity to switch out here because I'm locked in. I'm at -1. Yeah, all of the above things. Surely they don't wide guard right here, right? Surely. Why are they gonna fake out wide guard, right? Like, I could protect, but nah, I just feel... Maybe it's a little overconfidence from that first turn, but I think switch. And I just, like, if anything, it's like a fake out Trick Room, but they never click wide guard here. They could fake out into the Groudon, in which case, like, it is what it is. Okay, they definitely faked out into the Groudon if the Terrassalizing Terra Fairy. Yeah, so they definitely faked out the Groudon, which, like, understandable. Like, I'm not upset by that. No fake out. They're gonna let me Precipice Blades. Oh my gosh. Precipice Blades. So I didn't KO the Incineroar. My Rocky Helmet. We'll take the KO that way. I'll miss my Rocky Helmet, but that's okay. Grimmsnarl, okay. And now this Lunala is Terrassalized, so you know what I'm gonna do? Fake out into it. And click Precipice Blades again. Okay, I maybe kind of forgot the, Maybe wide guard is one of those I kind of get mixed up a little. Maybe it's kind of on that tier, you know? It'd be like that. It'd be like that. It's okay. It's okay. But you know what? They never expect me to click it again. Why would I? What is this Grimmsnarl gonna do to me? Nothing. Oh, except I don't live. I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong that, you know, that's okay. So I think, as boring as it is, that Koraidon is just the smarter thing to bring in here, as much as I would like to bring the Slither Wing in. Bring in the Koraidon. We just Electro Drift 1, Electro Drift 2. I know, that's so boring. We'll bring in Slither Wing for next turn. Oh my gosh, I still have Terra. Just in case of any shenanigans, we should Terra here. I don't know why I thought I had used it already, but okay. Oh, right, because I was gonna use it first turn, and then I said, no, I'm actually not scared. I said, I'm not afraid anymore. And I just clicked the button. But yeah, this is, we bring in, we Electro Drift, we Terrasilize just in case, because like Lunala's pretty fast, but like at below half, even with light screen, and I have terrain up. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy. Alright, and we're just gonna bring Slither Wing here, so Slither Wing can be a part of this conversation, okay? That's all. That's all. Slither Wing is included in this one. Hey, Slither Wing. Nice of you to join us. Do you think Slither Wing can get this KO here? Oh, nope. The sun's gone. Nope, just kidding. I was gonna switch the Koraidon out and go for Flare Blitz and see if I could get the KO. However, that is not gonna happen without this sun. Especially since Reflect is up. So instead, we'll just do the first impression. So Slither Wing gets to contribute, and we'll wrap it up from there. And add herself another win for the day. I definitely would have Flare Blitzed, gotten that in the sun. I believe. I believe. Grimstar lived that? Man, my Pokemon suck. Bro. I think... Did they just put their switch down and walk away? You know what? That's fine. We take our win. Whether this is a they left, whether it's whatever, I will sit here and I will collect my win. You're not scaring me off. You're not scaring me off. I'm going to take that win and add it to the total for today. Yippee! Okay, this just seems like a good team. On Lunala, we've already played up against that today. Okay. So I'm going, like I said, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid. I'm no fear. No fear from me, friends. Actually, the opposite of fear. Full confidence. They lead the Koraidon and the Lunala, and I'm going to do exactly what I did last game, okay? Koraidon, Lunala, and we don't even think about the buttons we're clicking. Incineroar, we have to think about the buttons we're clicking. Man. Well, then, like, this also, like, low-key sucks, because now I just can't, like, no terrestrialization click the button. Unless I could, in fact. Surely no one is silly enough. Surely no one would sit here and is silly enough to not terrestrialize their Koraidon and to click Draco, right? Do we terrestrialize or do we just click the button? Is this are you guys encouraging me to do dumb plays? I think you are. I think you are. Oh no, guys. Oh, they Draco'd the other slot. Well, that isn't really good either. That still isn't very great, in all honesty. But, like, it's okay, I guess. It's okay. We take 2 KOs on this turn. We take 2 KOs on this turn, it's fine. Okay, this is our opportunity to go ahead and click the Terra button. We actually probably do click the Terra button on account of we know that they locked into Draco. We close combat into the Ensign. Withdraw also makes sense. But like, yeah, I feel like that one's a little smart, you know? Electro Drift could have been nice to like... Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. Because it's like, realistically, I don't want to get... Oops. I don't want to get Moonblasted anyways next turn. I think this is probably where I'd spare, like, my Terrestrialization. You know, the opponent's just like, this crazy. Jeez. That's actually really good range to KO next turn. Okay. Thanks, Slither Wing. Slither Wing is the best. Slither Wing is amazing, guys. We love Slither Wing. All right, do they bring Koraidon back in? If you bring Koraidon back in, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna click Draco again. I hope you know. I just want you to be aware. Okay, they definitely just protect here, right? Do this. They might attack, but I also just think that's also fine. But I think, like, realistically, you're looking at getting, like, the Flame Orb activation, so I would assume hitting the field, you're gonna go for Protect. I think where it could be a little bit is if they're trying to get Trick Room up, but I don't think that they're in that realm of possibility, you know. That. Pressurization. Where are we using it? Is it gonna be on the Ursaluna so they're not protecting? Okay. As long as my Slither Wing still goes before, like, that's fine, I think. Go so I don't get close, like they don't close combat. That's fine. I'm taking the Lunala down. I am not taking the Lunala down. Yikes. Slither Wing. Slither Wing. The fraud allegations. No. That isn't good. That's Slither Wing kind of let me down at the final hurdle. That's unfortunate, frankly. That's wow. That's actually crazy. I don't think any of this is right. I needed that KO, guys. I needed that KO. I don't think this Ensign gets an opportunity to move, frankly. Yeah. Basically, what we're going for with that is the Ensign gets to move. Amazing. That Ursa is KO'd. But that's going to be another thing of Rocky Helmet. I had -1 special defense from that close combat still. So I wouldn't really necessarily appreciate the Moonblast, even if I am Assault Vest. But now, especially with this being the last turn of Sun, it should be. I'm hoping I can maybe get away. Maybe. 2 KOs. 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 2 K can't. I need... This is Guts Boost. I need to live. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I lived that? I lived that? That's absolutely crazy. That's... Okay, and I do not know the speed tiering of this now. How many turns of Trick Room? 2 turns of Trick Room. So they could click D-Gleam and my Slither Wing's not in the greatest spot at all. Or if I'm slower, then this is good. They're just canceling. How? How did we win that game? I think that's a little payback for the Lunala surviving on like what, like the sliver of health too, right? Now we got a Charizard. Are we scared of Charizard, friends? Are we scared of Charizard? I frankly don't think I am. I don't think Slither Wing matches up very well into it, but I think we're gonna do this anyways. We're gonna stick with the same 4 Pokemon. We're also gonna stick with the same lead because there is the opportunity for the Fluttermane Koraidon, which I think the Groudon and Miraidon is just really strong into from the get-go. The only thing that would suck is I would have to use Terrestrialization probably. Right, there we go. Yeah, like in this lead, I feel like I kind of need to Terrestrialize, which sucks because I can't use it from my Slither Wing, which then doesn't look good against the Charizard for a multitude of reasons. But yeah, every time I've seen this lead, they just... Icy Wind and damage the mine there. Their thing went off before mine. So yeah, we're especially just gonna go... Stay the course. Stay the course. We're just gonna click the buttons. This hasn't been bad for me. On a single time I've seen Fluttermane and Koraidon as a lead. This exact set of moves and Terrestrialization has never steered me wrong, frankly. Has never steered me wrong. Alright. It'll miss the Groudon, which the Groudon actually takes a decent little chunk of damage from that. I do have the Clear Amulet, so yeah, same thing. Close combat, not very effective because of the Terrestrialization. Now the defense is going to fall. And now I just have 2 spread moves to hopefully take care of this. Okay, I have 1 spread move to not so much take care of this. Alright. It's okay, we still get rid of the Koraidon. I kind of really would have liked if that connected with the Fluttermane instead. Because I'm pretty sure at a -1 special defense, considering a Dragon Fighting, I probably would have just bodied it. But that's okay, I think. I don't know. I really don't like that Fluttermane's around for 1 more turn. I do not like that at all. Alright. Last time we saw this position, shortly after, it was a grass move into the Groudon. I connect this time. Reason for Precipice as opposed to Heatblade is I would like to get rid of the Fluttermane and just do a bit of damage to the Rillaboom because Slither Wing should be able to do the damage anyways. So that's fine. We're gonna do this. Maybe silly. Maybe not. Incineroar takes a good little chunk. Precipice goes first. It does look like it's going to be a Grass Hammer, so that with the recoil, I can actually bring the Slither Wing out on the next turn and just completely get rid of the Rillaboom, especially since there's no Protect, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Boom. That Intimidate put in work. Okay. Amazing. Groudon Ramsey is cracked. That is... Double into Lunala. Single hit into the Lunala. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Meteor Beam. Okay, did I get a little too confident too soon? Nah, right? Do they miss this? If you could just miss this Meteor Beam, this one... Nope, not happening. That's okay. This is still fine. This is still fine. First off, I have the Koraidon. It would override the terrain. Even if I wasn't overriding the terrain, Slither Wing would go first. We still have the sun, so it is going to be a first impression. That just... Oops. Rillaboom. Done. And we can just, like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, Electro Drift into the Lunala. The Lunala can only pick one KO, and then the other Pokemon will KO it next turn. The only thing that goes wrong is Slytherin kind of let us down last time. That. Which is actually the only scary thing, but I'd have the opportunity to hit it. So, we're just going to Electro Drift, and we're going to First Impression. Draco Meteor would be tempting, just to make sure I get enough damage that it is within KO range for the Slither Wing. But that also gets a little bit dangerous in case of missing. Oh, are they just going to Terra Fairy it anyways? Okay. As long as it's not Terrasia. As long as it's not Terrasalization on the Rillaboom, we're okay. We're actually completely fine. Is now First Impression. Good job, Slither Wing. Yay, Slither Wing! Yay! And now we're just going to do some solid damage with Electro Drift. Again, this Lunala can only KO one thing. I'm a little worried about how much damage it's going to do to my Slither Wing. Please have Sun one more turn. Okay, the Flare Blitz might... I'm a little bit worried with this Flare Blitz. It's faster? Okay. Come on, Slither Wing. I know it's a +1, but you have Assault Vest. Oh, you're so good. You're so good, Slither Wing. So it doesn't have Moonblast. Amazing. Perfect. Let's go, Slither Wing. Just another win with the Slither Wing. Slither Wing's so strong, guys. Slither Wing's so good. Slither Wing's amazing. Oh my goodness. Number 10? We're going up against number 10? We're just, you know what? I don't even know. I do not even know where to begin with this team. My rating's like 600. My rating's like 600. I should not be going up against 100. Sam, this is somebody playing on an alt as well. I'm willing to bet. They're number 10 with Swordfish with a default profile picture. I think these Pokemon really appreciate what's next, but Instant would take the Surging Strikes. All right, is this into Kyogre? Correct. And then I unfortunately lose my Instant, but I would be able to win the Weather War. I get a free D-Gleam off on these Pokemon. And this Urshifu. This Urshifu actually just gets KO'd through this turn because Dazzling Gleam and 3 ticks of Rocky Helmet is gonna be pretty good, right? Okay, I didn't D-Gleam. I forgot I Volt Switched. But regardless, this thing gets KO'd. I stand by my same original point here, is which it gets KO'd. We bring Groudon in, we win the Weather War. This also works. So I don't take 1.5 million damage. I'll actually only take a little bit of damage, because he'll only be able to hit me once before Rocky Helmet KOs him. Dude, what a crazy first turn. Jeez. What a first turn, friends. Amazing. All right. What's a little weird about this is I still really don't like this board anyways. Like, I could just go for an attack. I really don't want this Kyogre to just, like, run wild. I didn't think we'd make it this far. Surely this thing Terrasilize, but we have to take on Kyogre. No, right? This is the opportunity to see if it's Spexer or not. Okay, not. Okay. Take out, that's fine. What do I want to do this next turn? Oh, and then, yeah, this is, Ashcan isn't a +1. I feel like, if anything, the Kyogre slot switches here to try and regain control of the weather. And since both these Pokemon are protected, I feel like a Parting Shot into the other slot is fairly safe, especially, too, with Protected Groudon. Ooh, no switch, just Terrasilization. What's it gonna be? Okay. Fairy, that's okay. Feel like that's relatively to be expected here. Protect this. And it was a play rough there. Amazing. But how much is this gonna do in Sun? Because it's relatively high health still. That's like the one kind of thing. Enough for a KO. Okay. Okay, a critical hit. Unfair. Don't really vibe with that. What do I want to bring in here? I feel like I have to bring this in here. So, do I just attack? I feel like it's just gonna be a protect. But I still... We're gonna do this. If it is a protect, Slither Wing gets the body something next turn. I don't know. I just kind of have a feeling it's a protect because you see a Choice Specs Koraidon hit the field, and something like waiting out the sun and the train is never really just a bad call, right? And then we Terrasilize just in case it is a play rough into the Koraidon slot instead. So I kind of feel like this is covering bases a little bit more. It's kind of like a mid-ground I feel, more than anything. Protect, okay. And then protect on the other slot. No protect on the other slot, okay. Maybe Ice Beam? Decent on damage. It is just Water Spout again. Just gets some chip, that's fine. Alright. So Slither Wing just gets play roughed here, right? I'm assuming Slither Wing just gets play rough. Maybe they just miss play rough. Thoughts? Thoughts? Behemoth Blade in the other slot instead. Yeah, because then they're gonna win the Weather War. They have Fake Out next turn. Yeah, checks out. And they can play rough this next turn. Alright, maybe... I mean... Yeah... I maybe should have just Flare Blitzed into the Zacian, try and get that KO there. Bring it to a 2v2. Yeah. No. Slither Wing? Alright. We're just gonna go for it. Okay, it was a fake out in that slot. You were playing honest. Yeah, Slither Wing doesn't live that. GG's. Koraidon and Kyogre, someone used to call Ray. Oh my gosh, Nick. RIP. Yeah, I mean, I think it was kind of cooked from get-go. Let's just see how much damage this would do, or if I ever live this, because it isn't neutral. Oh, I easily live that. Alright. Oh, except I'll miss Precipice Blades. Cool. I'll miss. Yeah. That sounds about right. And Zacian takes it. Well, yep. Groudon! Okay. Groudon, we're getting you out of there, buddy. We're getting you out of there. Man, we need to stop playing against people that are trying to play the game seriously. Let me click the buttons. Let me just click buttons. Yeah, we're bringing Ditto this time. We're bringing Ditto. Let's give a like, comment, and subscribe. So that'll keep doing more videos. Yeah. I'm anticipating them to Volt Switch into me. I can Volt Switch into them. And then bring in my Ditto, which then also resist the hit. But now saying that out loud, I realize that kind of sounds a little silly. Or is it super cool, friends? Let me know in the comments below. I actually do just think the safest thing is to D-Gleam. We'll just... Yeah. Even if they Volt Switch off, like, I feel like that's... I need that. I need to do that, right? So... we'll see. And now we get to go back to... Let's look at the battlefield. Dun-dun-dun, let's look at the battlefield and all the Pokemon on it. From Snarl and the opposing trainer. Yeah, I kind of forgot that I have a Switch 2 and there's going to be people playing on Switch 1, so that might be making the time go a little longer. Oh, they're just going to switch out? Okay. Lando. Okay. I think that is okay, because I just D-Glean, but with Terastallization, even if they light screen, Lando is not like the most built Pokemon out there, which is crazy because you'd think differently with those muscles, right? If I actually just do, if I do just over half, I'd be very content with this. Amazing. I am so content with this. I'm so content. Amazing. Now, even if they bring the Koraidon back in, I don't think Electro Drift AOs? Question mark? Incineroar? Okay. Yeah, we're going the unfun way of this. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. They better hope that they click Sludge Bomb, which they probably will because, you know, Fairy type, and not Earth Power. Plus, I got some bad news. Some bad news for them. Look! I can have one of those too! Yippee! Thanks, Ditto. Appreciate it. Ooh, what are we terrestrializing? Poison type. Oh yeah, they're definitely going. Yeah, they're definitely an all-in on this one. But now, like, a Precipice Blade's like next turn, like, feels great. And if they KO my Ditto, oh my god, they don't even. Yeah, now I just... Do I want to play Speed Tie or that I just live? Nah, we just don't get greedy, Sierra. Don't get greedy. Like, I could have hit the Earth Power into the Incineroar and then Precipice, but that still means I have to take a hit, so. It was so good. Let's go. This is why all the Landorus matchups haven't felt great. I haven't brought Ditto into any of them, so I haven't gotten my own Landorus. But I've learned. We're learning, friend. And then Precipice Blades, which I was thinking of targeting this differently, but if I do it this way, it's full power into the Incineroar. No spread damage, so nice. Okay, I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Koraidon. Sounds good. And then we just hit the attacks. Groudon gets a full power Precipice Blades. That is okay. Connect. Thank you, Groudon. Very cool of you. And I get the KO. Very nice. GG's. Amazing. Wait, a different ranked 10 person? Why are we up against another? It's not even the same person at number 10. Sam beat us and went up, and then we're playing against whoever took his spot. Why? Like, I get like Slither Wing is good and all, but stop putting me up against like top 10. Please, please. And they have a Garganackle. I don't even remember what the Pokemon does. It has Wide Guard, right? I am going to lose it. I mean, like, I'm gonna open Pikalytics here to remind myself. Remind myself what Garganackle does. Garganackle. Wide Guard, Soul Cure, Iron Defense, Recover. Oh my gosh, there's the coolest bird out my window. Birds always come up to my window. It's very nice. Alright, so it just looks like annoying stuff. That's okay. Double restricted. So this comes down to, do I think it's a play rough or do I think it's Behemoth Blade? Both are a little rough. I could also just protect. We're gonna do this. I feel like this is pretty good. We get rid of the attack raise on the Zacian. We're not sparing Terrestrialization on the very first turn. And if they don't protect, especially with the Trapagos, if there's no protect, then yeah, I get to do damage. But yeah, now the Zacian's at neutral. Play rough. Oh, and it just misses. And it was, okay, it was play rough and neutral, like into that slot. Okay, I'm gonna miss 2. What did I miss? Okay, I missed the Zacian. That's a little unfortunate, but I do break the Terra Shell, which is what I wanted to do. So, Calm Mind. That's okay. Is this just double protect here? I'm saying, okay, no, it's just protect. I was anticipating it would be a switch into the Rillaboom. I was trying to get ahead of it. I was trying to be cute. Because if they swapped to Rillaboom, if I recall correctly that they do have a Rillaboom, I thought so, they'd be able to get the leftovers and the Grassy Terrain recovery, so they would have Terra Shell back. And they wouldn't be, like, they could just protect, switch, and they'd be good. Because this doesn't get Terra Shell back, so it's still going to be taking a full force attack next turn. We're going to do this. Play rough. It's so much less menacing. And the Rocky Helmet damage. Press displays. What did I miss now? What did I miss? Okay, I kind of would have liked to hit the Zacian there. There's Starstorm. Get rid of the Incineroar. This is a weird match. Because I cannot hit this silly... Like, if I just... Why can't I hit the Zacian? Why can't I hit the Zacian? Do I get this KO from here, do you guys think? I do have Photosynthesis boost. Ooh, they're gonna trust a lot. Do you think I get this KO? Oh, I'm not gonna have my Photosynthesis! No! No. Okay, Slither Wing, I believe in the critical hit, okay? I believe if there's ever a time to hit a 3%. Okay, I would have done nothing. Okay, just Behemoth Blade. I thought it would be a... Okay. Christmas Blade. Thank goodness. Okay, Ashina's gone. It's still scary. Terra Starstorm, but I didn't Terrestrialize, so like Slither Wing. Yeah, it's +1, but I do have Assault Vest? Question mark? Slither Wing. Okay. Go Slither Wing. Okay, okay. Notably, Groudon is faster than the Terrapagos. That is good to know. It is the Rillaboom. So the Rillaboom can either fake out or it can grassy glide. Groudon is at acceptable grassy glide range. There is still one Pokemon I haven't seen. A fake out would be a little unfortunate, but I think it might be a fake out or a grassy glide into the other slot, perhaps. This way I override terrain. That's gone. And if it isn't a fake out into the Groudon, then I can KO the Rillaboom? Question mark? Oh, maybe I should just press this. I'm gonna take this Terrastar Storm. Just fake out. I should have just protected. That was a little silly, guys. That was a little silly. Actually, it is not silly. It is no. Actually, this is all a part of the plan, guys. This is all a part of the plan, okay? This is all. Yep. This is all a part of the plan, friends. Still another Pokemon, which is a little scary. Actually, I feel like I gotta. I actually don't know if I get this KO with Koraidon. But I also think I have to go for it. Oh no, I could have just first question into the other slot. Garganackle, oh no, and it's just gonna be a protect. No, it's not protecting. Slither Wing, no! Alright, it's GG's, it's GG's. Even if I KO this Terrapagos, which I don't think, yeah. Now there's just Wide Guard next turn. I'm locked in. I Electro Drifted. Like, I get that KO and I wouldn't have the damage, but I can't get past the Rillaboom. Maybe if I just first impressioned in the Terrapagos and Draco'd the other slot? You know what? Maybe they don't Wide Guard. Maybe they do not click Wide Guard here. I mean, they're not, but as soon as they do, it's GG. I mean, if they click it here, it's still GG. If they don't, then it's just weird. Okay, protect. Surely they have Wide Guard, but it's just fake out attack next turn. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, if I had first impression the Terrapagos maybe, and taken that KO, it would have been, yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I lost a Garganackle. No, GG's for real. For real. Yeah, the Terrapagos. Guys, I don't think we're making it to top 500. 790, and we're 798. This is perfect. Thank you for not pairing me up against somebody that's like top 10. Why are we doing that? They have a Murkrow and a Clefairy and a Volk. They have a lot of annoying things here, is the understanding that I very early on I have of this match. I think Ditto is a must bring. I kind of want to do Koraidon, Slither Wing, Ditto. A reminder that we have to bring Slither Wing to literally every single match. Every single match, no ifs, ands, or buts. And let's see if they have everyone. Let's get some real profile pictures, guys. Why is it a default? Come on. Okay. I tend to find with these matches, the Grim is the first to get KO'd, so seeing how this is set up now, I think is okay. I'm very tempted to just go ahead and right away go for T-Wave into this Calyrex. That might be it in case they bring the Clefairy in sooner rather than later. But essentially, like, I want to get the T-Wave down as soon as possible. I'm gonna do this. One thing is getting picked out. It will be in the Koraidon. That's fine. I think it's just a nasty plot. So this is perfect. Before, when I've like played into the Calyrex with the Clefairy, the mistake that I've made is I haven't gone for T-Wave right away. And then that has been issues for me because they nasty plot, they protect bringing the Clefairy, and then they redirect, and then it's kind of up for chance from here. But now they have nasty plot and they're paralyzed, which this is literally perfect for me. Now we just light screen. I can literally just click whatever with this. I want to switch now. I want this Grimmsnarl to get KO, frankly. Do this. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna, if you're gonna let me Electric Drift Cali, I'm gonna Electric Drift Cali. Astral Barrage, that's okay. I'd really appreciate if this Rillaboom KOs my Grimmsnarl. No KO, that's okay. This is gonna be the Clefairy though. It's fine, yeah. I don't think Grimmsnarl gets KO'd on this next turn. You guys want to see something crazy? You guys want to see something crazy? We're gonna Terrasilize our Grimmsnarl so we guaranteed get KO'd this turn. So that I can bring in the Ditto and copy the Calyrex boosts. This is crazy. This is crazy, but we're gonna go for it. Because I am at risk at living through this turn with the Grimmsnarl. I don't want to live through the turn with the Grimmsnarl. So instead, we are gonna Terrasilize it so that both of my Pokemon get KO'd and not just the one. Now that I'm Ghost, Astral Barrage, even through Light Screen, will get this KO. Perfect. Double KO. Get rid of my Grimmsnarl. My opponent is sitting there and they're like, huh? And like now, so they just got a double KO. So they nasty plotted. So they had a +2. Now they just got 2 Grim-Nay boosts. All right, so they just took 2 KOs. They think they're great. They got 4 boosts. They're next to a Clefairy. Ditto. Amazing. Amazing. Those are mine. Those are my boosts now. And they're paralyzed, which I made sure to set up for early. Amazing. I love Ditto so much. Amazing. Look at this. I had to make sure the Grimmsnarl got KO'd there. But yeah, look. I have 4 boots. Look at those. Those are mine. All right, we just Astral Barrage. I can literally do whatever I want with this Slither Wing. It does not matter. I can literally do anything. Ooh. Is Terra normal? Okay, so... Okay, we go back to this is a little scary, but if they didn't follow me, then this is fine. Okay, and then Slither Wing didn't just do whatever. Slither Wing first impression into the slot. Let's go. Did they just rage quit? Oh, amazing. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see a good rage quit. Amazing. We haven't got, we didn't get a rage quit today. We didn't get a rage quit today. So that was our first one. So we will take that. I think that is a great, that is, man. There is definitely editing back this video and looking at those losses. There is so many moves where it's like, oh, Sierra, if you just didn't first impression, but you close combated instead, you didn't need to first impression, you survived the hit anyways, and all these little things, but that's okay. This is why we play matches. This is why we watch back. This is why we improve and get better. So I still think the team has a really strong winning record, which makes me kind of sad that most likely World is going to be the end of Regulation I, so I can't try and take this team to a tournament. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try and find a grassroots tournament to hit, but yeah, let me know what team you would like to see me use next, whether it's something we create or a team that's already out there. Let me know in the comments below. I'd much also appreciate if you like and subscribe, because a lot more VGC and Pokemon on the horizon. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you next time for some more VGC wins.